Alright, I am back, and hello there. So, now that dude's a champion, I remember when you didn't know you lived from a Linky. I think it's time I cash in my chips. I'm quitting this racket. So you want my diamond? I don't need it anymore. Cool, send it to your monster storage. Look after the big blue beastie, okay? Well, that's nice. A free diamond. Something normally create. With you looking after my monster, I can quit without any worries. And diamonds are normally made by synthing a Winky with a Winky, and merging that Winky that's with another Winky that's been made from a Winky and a Winky. Since I'm not broke, let's hear what the question is. The dragon family. Right. Do you have anything on my substitutes? No, I do not. What I should do is just fill my substitutes with monsters that fit the answers to the questions. It would make things so much easier. After that brief little moment of backtracking, let's go to Infernal. You read Dr. Snap's notes, so something interesting should be going on in Infernal. Now, warning, if you wanted to get any walking corpses or whatever from Infernal, you're a little too late. This place is now forever changed. As you can see by that dragger and just walking around, and that lethal armor. Those are now the only two monsters in this part of the island. Well then, go then, if you must. My destiny is on this island, for good or bad. Come on, old man, we have to get out of here new. A huge hole opened in the sky, and something started pouring from it. It's right over the wasteland. Something big is happening out there. The cataclysm has come. No one can stay on the island and survive. You probably could. And by that, this place is now open. Well, technically this door was always open, but that door was always shut. What happened here? The door's seal has been broken, and there's an ill wind blowing on the wastelands and beyond. The situation is out of control. If we don't get out or run off Infernal soon... Well, good luck with that. There's like one jetty. Hey, you're brave for actually walking in here. Stay away from the wastelands, it's chaos out there. What is this? Could this be the ancient catastrophe all over again? Of course. Of course it is. And now, in this part of Infernal, there's cockatiers. There's some Sylvopithecus just flying around inside Tartarus. And I believe there's Tyrannosauruses like walking around at the bottom too. This is an entirely different section of Infernal. And truthfully, I don't feel like fighting them whatsoever, so I'm gonna vanish. All the monsters that you can find outside here are B-rank monsters, so they're also great for general synthesis. I am healed, right? Yeah, I think so. So anyways, since I went through everything, all I can do now is just travel to the top. This place is quite a bit of a maze. Oh, and skeleton soldiers. I forgot these guys were here too. I thought they were inside only. Alright, just a little bit more. I'm almost there. And soon we're going to have a boss fight. Because here's the tongue. And you were not there a second ago. Mochi. Why are you here? Do not try to stop me. With Snap's assistance, I shall complete my mission. Not even you can stop us anymore. And I will stop you if you try. Oh, keep that thing away from me. The dark matter is drawn from me. Curse you, I will destroy you, Mochi. I will destroy you all and make it happen. The Ace of Spades. If you couldn't tell by now, this game is likes to use card references. It dawned on me that I still need to keep, or actually, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'll do it at least once and see what happens. Gut Frizzle. I question whether that's worth it. But I do know I want a buff, though. Oh yeah, I definitely want buff. And Helm Splitter to increase damage further. I gotta do something to increase my overall damage count. I think a Thunderbolt Slash should do. I only have so much magic, so I'll use... Oh, whoops. So I'll use Gefrizzle maybe 2 more times. There you go, that's what I want to see. Oh, and he's got Kazam. Well, that's not nice. Not nice at all. And now it is time to full heal, because I kind of don't want my healer dying. Are you... Why? What is with this game and getting me killed via, random RNG? Kazing. I swear I'll never understand why these desperate attacks keep coming out of nowhere. Alright, I don't really trust my, or my magic to last, so I'm just going to start fighting like normal. Now I got some oomph. I did not mean to just hit fight. Well, I got nothing to lose, but... Oh yeah, Giga Gash. I should probably rely on that more. Wait, the Wave of Panic. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Sweet. I think I got like 4,000 HP or something. I wish it would die soon, though. Thankfully, we have the perfect place to train. And I'll demonstrate it once I have a free moment. How much EXP was that? 4,000. And that's great. Yeah, I definitely could use that, the skill points. And I need the attack power. I need to max out that first. And I need you to get 24 more skill points. Maxing that would be nice. Vanish wears off. Use the Baryon Sphere on Knot Slime? Yes, I will. Baryon Sphere begins to absorb the dark matter from Knot Slime. What happened to me? I remember being swallowed up by darkness. Something evil ruled my heart. Mochi, you rescued me from its grip. But what have I done? I am the Incarnus, yet I have willingly opened the gate to the Dark World. Curse that Snap! He used me as a puppet. He awoke my dark side so I would open the gate for him. Not only that, I made the passageway between the two worlds even wider. This is what he was plotting from the very beginning. And now that dark matter is flooding from the other side, more dark matter is poured into this world than ever before. We have to stop it, lest this world be swallowed up by the darkness. My mission now is to close that gate, and quickly. Where is it? Where is this mark? Snap has it. He must have taken it from me after I opened the gate. He's inside the mountain. What further evil is he plotting? And how would Snap be able to take the gate, the scout's mark from the Ace of Spades without it noticing? I must thank you for coming after me. You are a true friend indeed. Come with me a little further? Sure. As for you, you're going back in the box. Well, that's lovely. But now it is time to do a little bit of training. Because, let's face it, I am nowhere near strong enough to make it through this place. On the other hand, now that I'm here, all you have to do now is just whistle. And I forgot to put the obsidian sword back on. Because whenever you whistle, you see metal slimes. I'm gonna just double hatchet, man, and see what happens. Because if I can get a critical hit, that's a surefire way to get at least one kill. And these are easily 10,000 EXP a pop. And that's 10,000 EXP right there. He's probably gonna run away, but let's face it. If he doesn't run away, then he would be. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's 3 levels right there. I could easily grind here without having to cut much out. So in fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now I got Giga Gash. The complete SP drainer in my slime. And Uber Healer is now maxed out, and I got Omni Healer. As much as I'd like to do that, I think it's important that I do Defense Boost. And even more important than that, I need to give myself the Obsidian Sword to help make fighting these things a little more bearable. Alright, I was taking a brief break from grinding, and on my way back to Infernal, I noticed this guy here. Now that the challenge is over, I thought to visit the mainland. But the ship ain't come, so I'm stuck here. The challenge is over. Time I left for an holiday. Didn't know who to take with me, though. Alligator or Mechanoworm? You reckon Mechanoworm? Alright, now, the one you get depends entirely on your answer. Do you want him to take the A-rank Mechanoworm, or do you want him to take the A-rank Alligator? Mechanoworm's great for getting an Alabaster Dragon. The Alligator is great for creating a Riptide. So sure, he'll take the Mechanoworm. Well, before I go back to grinding, I may as well talk to Chuck while I'm here. Well, hope you're happy, Chuck. Alright, so I am back. And after a very long grinding session, I have spent so much time on it that I hope I never have to grind ever again. So with the help of this little blue-haired guy right here, let's get back to where we were. Now, as you may have noticed, my slimes have ridiculous stats. They are level 85, soon to be 86. This is my endgame slime team. Yes, my endgame slime team. And they have no weapons and equipment whatsoever, so let's fix that. Give you the silver broadsword. I'll give you the forester's axe. And you can have the halberd. As you can see, some of them have more attack power than others, notably this one. But then again, what do you expect with uber attack boost? Thankfully, they all have pretty good MP. Oddly enough, I don't know why Crime has the lowest MP, but he does have Fire Breath Ward, lowering his MP cost by half. And so does Wrath with Uber Mage, which will help significantly since he's our dedicated healer and spellcaster. Being the only one who can actually revive people, it's very important that he's got survivability, so he's got Uber Defense boost. Now, as I go through this place, I will have more, or better equipment as I go. But thanks to the the liquid metal slimes that you can find just by whistling in this area, I was able to grind relatively efficiently. And as you see, I'm quite rich, and my ATM is full. Sometimes you can see liquid metals just laying around. But this place is very big, so may as well explore the whole place. If I recall, there should be a static monster that we can find as well. It's an S-rank monster. I think it's outside over here where we're going to. Honestly, I'm probably going to get lost here once or twice, or perhaps I'll go the right way without meaning to. Are you the trap box? I know, I think you're in a red box, actually. See, the life's nice. I'll take that. I might have gone the right way. Well, that saves time. Oh yeah, I've definitely gone the right way. Hello, cockatoo. Yeah, this place is full of boss fights as you go. If you want to just ignore some of the... Oh, wait. Is that the... Oh, wait. I think instead of going one particular way, I think they all interconnect. In which case, let's go this way. This place is full of boss fights. And in order to test out our slime strength, let's go fight our very first one. This is an optional boss fight. At the top of this, ladder sound, I guess. I could have sworn these are vines, but I hear wood. At the top here, should be a boss fight when you move forward. It's completely optional. And that black dragon was not there before. But seriously, this thing's great EXP. Now, for the sake of seeing what my slimes can do, let's just choose fight and nothing else. That was 350's great. That's 540. And that's 252. I was a bit worried about whether or not I could fight. That did nothing. Maybe I overgrinded a little bit. What do you think? I don't even need to use Umfor. Wow. That's supposed to be a super boss and it's already dead. At least it got me Dragon's Flight. It's like the Dragon Slash, except it's a really strong weapon. In fact, let's go to the item or inventory and just see its power, of course. 72. It's stronger than the weapon that I have. So let's get rid of the Forester's Axe. And increase my secondary melee attacker's power. Now, unfortunately, as you saw there, the main problem with Captain Crow is their tendency to spam Giga Gash, and that costs like 55 MP or something like that. And that's the main reason for the Fireward Breath, cutting that down in half so it doesn't destroy all its MP. And something I completely forgot about. By beating the boss, you apparently get your health all restored. Is the hammer better for you? No, it is not. It's a good weapon, but too bad I already bought a better one. Somewhere should... I forget if it's in this place, but there should be something called the Orichalcum's Claws. It's very strong, and it increases your speed. I would like to get that for Wrath. Like, it should be like in a chest somewhere around here. I wonder if all the bosses heal you. Anything over here? Okay, there is a chest over there. I am not sure if I'll be able to get that without having to backtrack. But if we can't, I'll just go back for it, I guess. So I'm happy with the Dragon's Blade. I should be able to get through here comfortably. Oh, hello, Silvopithecus that just came out of nowhere. Oh, and it's a Metable. Like, hopefully, Zine uses Metal Slash. $61 damage. These liquid metal slimes only have like 11 HP or something small like that. And now you are about to see exactly how much skill points I went through. I've maxed out all my skills, so I have a bunch of leftover points. 142, 140, and 120. If I ever had to synthesize these slimes again for whatever reason, I would have a lot of EXP to work with. Okay, I am very tempted to use Vanish, because I don't need these things flying out of nowhere. Silverpithecus can be used to make Pazuzu, which is really nice for an Alabaster Dragon. It's very simple and easy to make. If I were playing this game normally, I probably would have just started scouting everything as I thought. But since I'm using only slimes, I felt that it's in my best interest to just not fight at every little thing I see. Especially with how large this place is. Oh, you know what? This might be where the chest is. Yeah, I think that the chest is over here. I forget if that's an actual item or if it's a trap box. I think this one's an actual item, though. Ooh, Zombie's Blight. How strong is that? Perfect, I'll take that. It's weaker than the Dragon's Blight, but at the very least, it'll be very useful. Let's, I did not mean to do that, but okay. What I really wanted to do was, I'm gonna grab a couple of my leaves and just carry those in hand. This way, I have a couple of backup heals just in case my healer dies. I shouldn't have to worry about that, but it's a precaution. Because I can't really look or change the angle of the camera, I can't tell if something's gonna fly at me or not. Oh, yep, something just did. You hear like the walking sound effect from it too. Yeah, this place is pretty uneventful. Oh, now this box is the trap box. I'll go ahead and fight this. This is a one-time spawn monster. So if you fail to scout it, well, tough luck. You're gonna miss out on an easy S-rank monster. Just for the sake of seeing how strong my team is, can I scout it? It'd be really interesting if I succeed. And I have a realistic chance of doing so, too. That's actually quite impressive. 90% 20 or over is good. Oh wow, I got it too. Sweet. Usually you would have to do a lot of psyching up, but I guess having 3 level 86 monsters makes scouting a S-rank monster at level 28 quite simple. Its stats are pretty good actually too. I forget, but I think Trapbox is using a synthesis somewhere. I could be wrong though, but that's a nice little monster if you want. And this is where you get your Phantom Swordsman. So you won't need the skeleton soldiers to make these, which is very nice. I love that. They're also relatively easy to dodge since they don't seem to really move. I need to change my inventory more because I have. Stop doing that. They have better healing items such as the Yggdrasil do. I know I've picked quite a few of those. Let's grab this. This. Oh, I can't carry anymore. I'll just put 3 more in my bag. The strong medicines are just basic stuff I should be using, but they're kind of outdated. I'll carry one of these. I don't think I'll need the Insulade. But what I would like to do is carry an extra dew and a Sage Elixir. The Elvins are very, very rare. Well, I almost walked into you. But the Elvins are practically indispensable. Truthfully, if I don't use them, I'll never get another chance. Are there any items over there? I don't see anything over there. Which makes me question why that path exists. I forget if that was like a boss fight trigger or something if I went over there. Staff of Darkness, what's that do? It's a decent staff actually in terms of staff users, but then again, why would you ever equip a staff? Soul Spawns. These and the Lethal Armors are one of the best fodder units you can get for being a monster to +10. I sound like I'm talking about Fire Emblem Heroes, but I'm talking about +10 as in like raising your level cap to 99. I'll scout one just to see what its stats are like. Because if I recall, they should have really good stats. And they're B-rank monsters, making them great for general synthesis too. And apparently are very easy to please. Yeah, that's some great agility, actually. Stats aren't too bad. I think I could use it for raising a monster's speed, but I might use it. I would actually recommend using it to synthesize A-rank monsters and using them for synth fodder. They'll have a better growth rate that way. Here's another boss monster coming up. Most people don't know this, or most people who play this game for the first time won't know this monster exists until you run into it for the first time. This is an Atlas, an S-rank version of the Gigantes, and it comes with meditation, its own healing skill. But unfortunately, we are the Slime Armada, and we don't need to give orders, we just press A. Yeah, that thing can't hurt us, it only does 1 damage. I'm definitely overpowered. I'm so ready for the endgame. Yeah, if I recall, Atlas has the last word trait, so it always goes last. I could be wrong about that, but I know Gigantes does. And that actually makes him a not terrible healer, except for his MP. Yeah, in the end, if you're ever gonna have a healer, you want them to always be going last. Oh. Am I fully healed? No, but it doesn't look like it really matters. Oh, I almost didn't see that. Please be the Orichalcum Claws. Because I could really use those before this fight. Sacred Talons, that's just as good. And a Yggdrasil Leaf that I can't really carry. Oh, and that's better for everyone. I'm going to give it to Wrath. Now, Wrath goes against the slowest user for healing, but that's also because Wrath is a mage. And when the SP comes out, I'll be glad to fall back on the Sacred Talons. Oh dear, dear. You seem to have changed color again. Now why is that? You were supposed to be guarding the entrance for me. Oh my god, I'm your master now? I thought I was supposed to be your friend. I mean, I didn't even fuse with a slime yet. Come to think of it, how exactly did Snap successfully take the Scout's mark from an evil monster that wanted to cause the apocalypse? Wait, did you just say mana with M-A-N-N-A? It's got... Oh yeah, and apparently the Darkonium floats too. But that is not medicine. What is that? Ah, Trump's work, no doubt. I do hope you enjoyed reading my research notes. But it won't stop me. I'll show you my true power. Cliche, Dragon Ball Z line. And that somehow worked. You know, this could all be solved if he would just move away, not Slime. You just said you will only use a fraction of the power available to you. How are you already running low? But seriously though, I don't need not Slime to be there. I could just do this fight by myself and have him come in later. Alright, now this is a Buffalo Ogre and a Mohawker. A Buffalo Ogre can be made with a Gigantes and a Beast Monster for general synthesis. And I believe a Boss Troll combined with a Buffalo Ogre can create a Mohawker. Or, no wait, I think it was Mucifer with Buffalo Ogre that makes a Mohawker. And Boss Troll with Giganes to create Lucifer. I don't really remember. I have to look it up again. It's something like that. Buffalo Ogre's a really good A-rank monster because it has Psycho. I've never cared much for Mohawker though. Pretty cool though. Got Mohawk. Well, not really a Mohawk. That did nothing to me. It's good to see that Dr. Snap is actually playing by the rules this time. Actually, did I say it was playing by the rules? These monsters are taking way too much damage. So let's fix that. Hooray, I got Seeds of Life. And a Seed of Magic. Too bad that I won't actually get a chance to use them. This should do it, I think. Stand on one leg, balance, and not even bother to move. What's happened? Why does everything look smaller? Goodness gracious, is that my hand? And look at my body. I'm a monster. My body is now a hand. With a mouth where your stomach / crotch used to be. You might want to get that looked at, by the way. Of course. Dark matter has the power to transform humans into monsters. What an amazing discovery. Incredible. I must share it with the whole world. It won't be much longer now, Mochi. See, your own monsters are growing stronger thanks to the dark matter. Soon your incarnates will once again be transformed, and then we should all be monsters and live happily ever after. One thing that doesn't make sense is... Well, I mean, aside from the fact that this is the endgame, Dr. Snapped is an X-rank monster. And the earliest you can make it is after the fight on Zero File. Because by then, you need a Captain Crow. Now, just because he turned into a monster doesn't mean he fights alone, though. He now has a demon at arms and a lost or tortured soul with him. You can turn a tortured soul into a White King, I believe, by mix. I think you need a Dullahound for that. White King is an S-rank monster, but has like one of the best wisdom growths ever. Now, what makes this fight a little dangerous is that Tortured Soul is a magic user, and Dr. Demon and Arms together are both double trouble users. And naturally, that means one thing. It means that we're going to be getting attacked at least 5 times every turn. Now, this is where Giga Gash is actually useful. It hits all 3 monsters, and does more than multi-slash in that case. Okay, that's an awesome base, but that monster died way too quick. I was so worried about Eastark this whole time. But apparently I don't have much to worry about. Like, seriously. I think he's gonna die next turn, actually. Yeah, he may be strong, but he's doing, like, nothing. I'm doing, like, half a thousand damage, like, per hit. He's got a lot of health. And he did that, even though it did absolutely nothing. Like, I want to make a Dr. Snap one day. Like, I have a file that's got more than half the stuff made. And Dr. Snap is defeated. You'll... Like, the Snap Blue Tea versus Lipton Tea. I prefer Lipton. Please, please, I beg of you, do not close the gates. This opportunity comes once, but every 300 years. Let the Dark World in. Allow humanity to evolve into something far greater. You know, I think that's just him trying to convince himself, because if you really think about it, well, yeah, first of all, he is deluded. Thanks for saying so, not slime. But what I mean is, he was begging us not to close the gate. As if he knew that we would get the mark anyway. But then he decided to try to have the last laugh anyway, so he could pass peacefully. And thanks to the mark, our A-rank monster becomes an X-rank Incarnus, I think? He now changed colors, too. And that is the form of the wild card Ace. In order to make that, you need to mix the Incarnus with an Empira. An Empira is an X-rank monster, only available via Wi-Fi, or cheating. I have to go now. My planet needs me. That is what I think whenever that happens. Because the Incarnus is now gone for good. But thanks to all the dark matter, this place is still here forever. Which makes it a great training spot if he didn't do anything. But still, Not Slime did not return. Many more days and nights were to pass. But in all that time, no one ever saw Not Slime. Ah, Mochi, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. You should go straight to MSO headquarters. The, new commissioner wants to see you. I wonder how we already got a new commissioner. Oh, it's not a big deal. Although I would like to heal my monsters. Unfortunately, in order for me to do the rest of the endgame stuff, I have to, do stuff that doesn't require so much of strength, but rather me to backtrack to several places to scout monsters. I still don't have a jumping jackal, and that's gonna drive me bonkers. Now, my question is, how is she the new commissioner, exactly? Then you know that Mummy Rummy, is a major sponsor of MSO. Old Snapgon, that was the obvious choice to succeed in. Cash and connections, darling. You'll need some if you want to play politics. Oh, so she promised to make her a commissioner, even if Snap did go AWOL? But if you lost the challenge, how did you become commissioner? Don't you love how things are explained with a little, scene transition? She said, okay, so apparently I'm a delinquent now. Well then, I suppose it's time we finish the game and visit the Scout Stone, the very same place that we took the Scout's Pledge. Now, what makes that so very interesting is that we can get a credit scene, maybe, if we go there. I don't remember quite how it went, but all I know is that... Wait, Infernal is over to the right? Yeah. Right. Let's get this over with. Is there anyone that I can talk to before we go? How about you? You've been here the whole game. Yeah, just let everyone think that. He was the one who caused the disaster, lady. Yeah, there we go. Here's credits. Alright, so... The All Slime Challenge is not over yet. I still have to go through the post-game. And unfortunately, that means two things. First of all... Well, before that, let's look at this. During this, the credits here, we're going through a lot of, flashback cutscenes. And we get to see Mochi just run all the way across the beach. Help me. But if we are to travel together, you should tell me your name. Mochi? Very well. As for me, you may call you what you will. So I am to be called Not Slime? Very well. I have to say that I kind of like the way the character's animation or run animation is, but only when you can actually see it from a third-person perspective and not from directly behind. Truthfully, this game doesn't really have much of a post-game. What Solitaire was going to do was create something called the Solitaire's Challenge. You can battle her as many times as you want, but in order to battle her, you need to qualify. And to do that, you need to beat the X-Rank tournament and finish the Advanced Monster Scout Proficiency Test. But as you may have noticed, I haven't exactly finished the first one. And there's quite a few monsters I still need to get. Thankfully, I have quite a lot of them at my disposal. Remember that Malroth that I used to create the Ultimate Slime for Mage? Yeah, well, guess what? I need to make another one. And that's gonna suck. The worn old scout stone stands before Mochi. Is it time to take the pledge? No. Now it's time to take the pledge. Mochi slowly closes his eyes. Yeah, his eyes are clearly open. Ah, there you are. I've been searching high and low for you. Hello, Not Slime. I thought you would wait for me back on that island, but you left. Are you ready? Then let's go. Imagine a new challenge will be starting soon. Are you surprised to see me again? Remember, I never said farewell. Although I did absorb the mark into my body, and now it's no longer possible to be my wildcard form. Good luck, though. Now that is the ending music I want to hear. Scenario and game design, General Director Yuji Horii. And Akira Toriyama, with his rather Dragon Ball Z-esque art, I guess. Yeah, his design's really recognizable. Anyways, obviously I didn't really have much to say. I had originally intended to just power through the game, and I kind of sort of did that. But can you really blame me? This game is almost over. But man, I need to get a list of the scout questions. Without that, it's gonna take me a while to do the quiz. What I'd rather do there is just get all the monsters together in one go. And by doing that, I can just quickly breeze through the test. I know some of the monsters off the top of my head, but not all of them. And there's quite a few questions where several of them will be the same. Oh yeah, I need to get another mischievous mole. The last question in the advanced test is, like, bring the same species of what the monster you started with. Unfortunately, I can't use a slime, so I have to go get the mole. So yeah. That's about it. I can't think of anything else. Is there a way to speed this up? No. Bad.